Welcome back to You're in the Loft with Alex. Today's album 7 track 8 and is one of my personal favourites. Let me explain why. Usually when you're writing with other people, whether that be just one other person or 5 other people, you'd have one person lead. So you'd all be kind of like throwing lyrics out there and then one person would kind of take them and piece them all together. But this song pretty much perfectly represents a balance between me and James, who I wrote it with when I was out in Nashville. Let me explain further. So the chords for the song are E minor 7, up to G, then B flat diminished, and then like a kind of like a B minor cluster chord played like this. If I can play it, kind of sounds like that. So you have E minor 7, G major up diminished, and that's a very kind of James chord progression. But the sound design is very much something I do. So if I play you the sounds, if I turn it up, it sounds like this. And then kind of the drums and the rest of the sound is a little bit of kind of mine. And then the guitars, which James added, are his. So we kind of found the perfect balance between what kind of he wanted and what I wanted for the song sound design. Now, I will talk about the lyrics and the melodies later on because they also follow pretty much the same theme. But before I take you through everything, I want to add some harmonies. So I'm going to put the camera down, speed it up for you. Yeah, I will catch you in a sec. I'm back, headphones on. Editing the harmonies didn't take very long at all. There are only like 4 to do, so pretty quick. Anyways, let's jump straight in. As I said, it started out with these chords, which I will show you. E minor 7, G major, B flat diminished, and B minor 7/9. So, and the chords sound like this. And then I use that pad again in the verse, just low passed. And then I add a piano. And that is it for like MIDI, basically. You can hear it in the chorus as well. That's all I added for MIDI. There is this Atmos vocal, which is quite funny because it's actually James singing. It's actually James pitched up, and we use it in the verses, like this. Then we add a snare, just for more kind of momentum. And then I added this pluck, which I found on Splice. Which sounded really cool, with the Atmos and the drums, which sound like this. So that's basically my doing. That's all the stuff I added. It was then James who wanted to add a bass in, which sounds like this. And basically some guitar melodies, and what I'm going to do is mute a few things here and just play you the guitar melodies. Which sound unbelievable, super awesome, super like delicate in the song. So if I play everything without the vocals, very R&B kind of. But yeah, I think it crosses the balance between me and James really well. Now let me jump into the vocals, and more specifically the vocal melody.
There's a box that you're in, feeling lost in your skin, but you keep dancing around like waves in the wind. Go keep up with your chin, you can find it within where it's always been. When your smile's up and your Hands down, it's like you light up and you tear shit down, cause you're beautiful and you can't even tell, yeah, you're beautiful.
So that's the first pre-chorus into the chorus.
Cause baby, it's you. Why you feeling sad for yourself?
Harmonies.
Baby, it's you. Do you keep it together for yourself?
Some ad-libs in the last chorus.
Cause baby, it's you. Why you feeling sad for yourself? Baby, it's you. Do you keep it together for yourself? Cause baby, it's you.
And basically just repeats with a double chorus. Now, whilst talking you through the lyrics, I want to talk to you through the melodies. The verse 1 says, there's a box that you're in, feeling lost in your skin, but you keep dancing around like waste in the wind. Girl, keep up with your chin, you can find it within where it's always been. And that's melody is, there's a box that you're in, feeling lost in your skin, but you keep dancing around like waste in the wind. Girl, keep up. And then the pre-chorus says, when your smile's up and your hair's down, it's like you light up and you tear shit down, cause you're beautiful and you can't even tell, yeah, you're beautiful. Now, those sound like, I know it's a verse and a pre-chorus, but they sound like two different kind of songs in a way, and it perfectly kind of shows off the melodies that me and James go to. James wrote the verse melody, there's a factor in feeling lost in your skin, whereas I wrote that when your smile's up and your hair's down, and it kind of like, they could both be verses, but I guess we've used one as a pre and one as a verse, and it just shows you the help, what's the word? The difference, maybe. It shows you the difference between my melodies and James's melodies. And then the chorus is kind of just a combination, because baby, it's you. Why are you feeling sad for yourself? Baby, it's you. Do you keep it together? For yourself? And basically, like, I really like the song. It's called Box, a really interesting title as well for a song. You know, and it's like, you keep dancing around like waste in the wind. It's like, there's a box that you're in. It's like, you've set yourself this own box. Like, you're living in a box and you can't kind of get out your head, basically. I like the lyric, girl, keep up with your chin. You can find it within where it's always been. When your smile's up, your hair's down, it's like you light up, you tear shit down, because you're beautiful and you can't even tell. So we're kind of telling this girl's probably kind of stuck in her old ways, and we're trying to break her out of that and get her into this new age, I guess. Sounds a bit deep, but yeah, just in the generalization, as a generalization. Verse 2 says, need to find your intent, find the place that you're in. It's like we're going nowhere and we're starting again. It's always hard at the end, but we'll find it within where it's always been. And I think that verse for me was like one of the best verses to explain the whole song. It's like, sometimes you're so stuck in your own ways, you need to find some intent and find the place that you're in, like right now in this moment. So yeah, very, very cool song to write from me and James. I just love the differences it has as like with production, vocals, melodies, lyrics between the two of us. And it ends actually with a double chorus, which was cool. That's Box, that's track 8. The lyrics are down in the description in the comments if you want to read more. Audio will be out tomorrow. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, and if you're new around here, subscribe if you want. And I'll catch up with you in a bit. Bye bye and peace.